Yesterday we visit sunrise at Masada and Jeddah National Park. Dead Sea. A lot. Day 5. We drove to Milat with rented car. Rented car is not allowed to cross border of Jordan. Don't even try it.
Alright, thank
For
you.
locals it's a crazy process. Registration, fees, switching license plates, all involved. It is not a difficult thing to cross a border of Jordan from Israel side at the Elat border, if you know what to expect. We spent around $30 US to get entrance pass in country and started to walk. I turned off camera, because border guards get extremely cranky when they see camera. On the left and right side we saw gun tower and the minefields. Once we got on the Jordanian side with all necessary stamps and passes we took taxi. He will try to take you for all you're worth. He reigns over the green taxis. The cab drivers are all terrified of him and he's an aggressive. The best way to avoid him is to hire a cab to take you just to the city center and then hire a normal, white taxi for far less to get to your final destination. Another solution is to rent a car. We drove around an hour and a half to Wadi Rum. In front of Wadi Rum some guy in white suit stopped us. He told me that he knows my travel plans, and I need leave my car here and follow him with his car. He mentioned that he knows my father and his cousin is waiting us. Just leave car and follow us. He spoke like old friend. On question, how do you think? What's is my name? He could not answer. So we left him and drove into village to look for our guide. I met some smoking guy and paid him entrance fee into Wadi Rum protected area 5 JD per person. Finally we find our guides.
Do you know my name? I write down you a couple emails and you should...
We spoke about adventure in desert and been bargain on price for 20 minutes and after cup of tea we agreed on 150 JD. Our tour guide, Muhammad, push us a good luck. There are basically two ways to visit Wadi Rum, one with camel, other with jeep. We took both. We decided to trust our jeep to Muhammad. He will wait us in one of desert camp with lunch while we ride with camel. This area of Jordan is quite isolated and largely inhospitable to settled life. The only permanent inhabitants are several thousand Bedouin nomads and villagers. Our guide proved his knowledge of every stone in the desert and handled our camels with care and affection. Look at them, they are always smiling. Camel would not go faster than 4 or 5 kilometers an hour.
This is racing in the jumping.
Yeah, and how much it cost?
This camel. This is $5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000 like that.
So it's even more expensive than like the regular car.
And the camel for 8
Yeah.
in the Bedouin, 1,000.
Again the landing process. Thanks to some Bedouin we'll have a spectacular lunch. Food was good, Also plenty of water and tea available. After lunch we got another guy who was more informative, better spoken English and had great sense of humor. Wadi Rum is a classic picture of sandy desert. Whole area is 280 square miles of natural scenic site. Visitors can spend days or weeks exploring its mountains, hills, vast landscapes, sand dunes, many natural rock bridges, sandstone and granite rocks, Bedouin inhabitants, natural and hand-cut caves, inscriptions and petroglyphs, and many other wonders of nature and prehistoric time.
Kad te 2000 gadus atpakaļ cilvēki zīmēja sienas kādā veidā, viņi ceļoja pa tūkstotis, kaut kāds karta zīmēja kaut ko tam līdzīgi. Tūkstoši vidū, kaķi. Kaķi.
Wadi Rum is almost like visiting Mars, so much so that nearly all the movies that need to depict Mars use it for their set, like Mission to Mars and Red Planet.
وحكينا لبعضنا وصبينا وقعدنا ولعبنا كروفر وقلتي لي تعالى ولعبنا كروفر وقلتي لي تعالى ساحر يا ساحر يا شبه الغزالة ماشية على البحر في عز القيادة. الطيار خشينا لجوا جسمي ولع نار.
Finally we are back on road for a couple more hours to see one of 7 world wonders, Petra. Jordan King is very good. We find out that he cancelled all MOT for cars. Also his face is covering all speed limits and turning signs. So doesn't matter where you drive, all road return to King. As you see, traffic speed is understandable. Some of cars drive about 30 kilometers per hour, some 160 or even more. Also Jordan have cheap petrol and good service gas station. As we arrived late in Petra, we took Petra by night offer. It is inspiring experience. See lights of 1,800 candles is truly out of this world. Walk through the Sikh the Kazna following a candle-lit path and enjoy the haunting music of the Bedouins at the treasury. Although very tired, it was worth making the effort to see the treasury at night, especially walking through the gorge with the moonlight shafting through the slits and openings. I will never forget this night. plans for tomorrow. Nabo Mount. Jordan River. Amman.